Say something for the podcast. Tell the people what you feel.
I'm just jazzed about being on the show, man.
You are listening to The Objective Jerk, where objectiveness is the objective, and I am said jerk. What's going on, everybody? This is The Objective Jerk, and I am said jerk. Hope everyone's doing well. I don't have my kids had their first day of school today, so we dropped them off. They all go to a Catholic school here, and so we go there, and I want to, usually the first day I'm always there anyway, just to, because I'm a parent, that's what you do. But I wanted to see where their classrooms were, so if I had to go get them or for whatever reason, I knew where their classrooms were. But so we get there, and they're doing a, what they call them? An assembly, right? Like what we called in the States, what we called an assembly. But like that's where they line up all the classes, and that's where they have the assembly, and they go through and they're like introducing people and all this kind of crap. And I'm just like, this is so stupid, because then you got people, you have kids standing there, but then you got people and kids walking around all over the place. Like it's a big mess. And I'm just like, why do they start it off with an assembly? Get everybody to their home class. And that's the other thing too, is here they don't really, in the States you go to your first period, and then you walk to your second period, and then you go to your locker room, and then you walk to your third or whatever. Here they stay in the same classroom, and the different teachers, they travel, who teach the different subjects. So you have your homeroom teacher, and then you have teachers that come in and teach other subjects or whatever, which is cool in some ways, but I don't know. But anyway, so, I was like, why don't they have all the kids go to their class, get attendance, all the kids are there, hey, I'm this teacher, let everybody kind of get to know each other, the kids or whatever, and then after the first hour, then go and have an assembly and, do all the crap they do, because it's like, because you had a bunch of parents like standing there, it's like, we don't want to sit there and listen to this crap. This is for the kids, not us. I don't know. It's just kind of weird how they do things here. And I understand, it's not, and I'm not saying America's better the way they do stuff, but that would make more sense, and I don't know. I don't want to be there. It's just, to me, it's for the kids. It's not for us parents. Why do us parents have to sit there it's just kind of weird. It doesn't annoy me, but it's just like, it's a little frustrating, I guess, kind of. I don't know. Like, because, I'm thinking, I'm going to take the kids, take them to their classroom, see where the classroom is, see their teacher. Okay, see it, and then leave. But then we get there and they have the assembly going on and everything. And it's just like, what the crap is going on? It's just kind of weird. It doesn't, and like I said, it was such a chaotic mess. It's like, it didn't work. It doesn't work. It didn't work, It's like, get everybody there in the proper classroom, the proper whatever, get them all situated, put their bags down, and then, at 9 o'clock, we're going to have an assembly. And then that's when you get everybody out there, and then they have the assembly. You know what I mean? Then it wouldn't be the hot mess that it was. Hot mess. That's not the right word I was looking for. But yeah, so I don't know. It's kind of weird. Anyway, I just kind of wanted to talk about, unfortunately, politics a little. Seeing some stuff. I got into a, not an argument, but like, a little debate on Facebook. This is a while ago, like a week or two ago or something. And it's happened a few times, but so I have one friend that I'll post some, pro-Trump or anti-Biden and now Harris, I guess, or whatever kind of stuff. And he'll chime in every once in a while, And, he's made the remark about like, oh, you need to not just watch Fox News and watch, what other kind of stuff. And he's not wrong, except I don't watch Fox News. I don't watch any news. I don't like any of them. And actually, I watch CNN and NBC more than Fox News because I like to see the retardedness. Because, I mean, before it's like the only way you could see the negative stuff, Fox would show the negative things that happened at certain whatever. CNN is really great. Well, not just CNN, but MSNBC, all of them are really great about editing things to look, to put, you know, liberals in the good light, in a good light. So, you know, you can watch some CNN or whatever and you can see something, but then, you know, you should watch Fox too to see the other side of it. You know, it's just like when you're a police officer and you go to a domestic disturbance, you show up, you don't just listen to what the guy has to say or the woman. Oh, he did this, arrest him. Okay, well, arresting you. Wait, what? You have to get both sides of the story. You know what I mean? And that's kind of the problem with a lot of people I'm noticing. People that I know who are more on the left, that they're not getting the whole story. They're getting the story that the left is pushing, and they take that as, oh, okay. And it's like, dude, you have to learn to question things, man. You trust media too much. So when they say, oh, don't just get all your news, and then, like, you know, and I've had strangers on Facebook say the same thing. Don't just watch Fox. And it's like, I don't even watch Fox. The only thing I watch that's Fox is I watch like the opening, I guess, monologue or whatever of the Gutfield because it's funny. But other than that, I don't watch Fox. I don't watch the whole episode. I don't even know who the people are on Fox. You know what I mean? And I don't watch any news. What I do is I watch content creators that watch all the news, and then they show you the stuff that's being said on both sides, because I can't stand it. I hate watching like somebody that I follow and they bring up something and then they show like a long clip. I cannot stand to listen to Kamala is, I don't know what happened there. I hit a button, so I stopped my thing. I need to move my keyboard. See, I used to do that. I used to always move it out of the way while I was recording. Anyway, so, you know, I watch it, and then when they show like so much of it, I start getting annoyed, and it's like, I just can't stand to listen to the hypocritical bullshit that they're trying to push and just how stupid they sound. And the reason I get so pissed is because people watch it and they just eat it up. You know, I don't have to watch Fox to know that these people are morons. You watch it and it's straight up garbage. The shit the stuff they try and get, you know, they'll have, you know, a Republican senator come on and they're trying to goat them into saying shit. And it's like, that's not even the point. And they're, oh, but do you think you should? It's like, I already answered your questions, because they're not saying what they want them to say, and they just keep going. It's retarded, and I can't stand it. Like, so, you know, I like to watch content creators that watch all the news and then show, you know, that, and then they break it down and talk about it, and they show the clips that support it. You know what I mean? And that's what I like. But what I don't like is when they show like 3-5 minute segment. It's like, I don't want to watch. If I wanted to watch this, I'd watch the news. Just give me, you know, what I want to know. But my friend, I told him, or I said it on Facebook, I was like, dude, you can't just watch CNN, or you can't just watch just Fox, or you can't watch just NBC. You have to either watch all of the news or none of it. You know what I mean?
Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Thanks again for listening to The Objective Jerk. I greatly appreciate it. If you could, like, subscribe, comment on wherever you're finding this. And you can also email me at theobjectivejerk@gmail.com. So, hope you're enjoying it, and please continue on with the episode. or go about other ways. You know what I mean? It's like either don't watch any of it, like I guess I do, and watch people that show you unedited both sides of everything, you know. Just recently, MSNBC, I think it was, showed snippets of Joe Rogan podcasts where they're talking about Kamala and they're talking about Tulsi Gabbard and stuff, and basically in it they're making fun of Kamala, and then and he talks about how Tulsi Gabbard is like a much better female politician, but they edited it up to make it look like he's talking about Kamala's awesome and is going to win, you know? And then when they got called out for it, they take it down. And my question is like, how does the left not see that? You know what I mean? Like, how do not just the left, but just anybody, how do people see this stuff and it doesn't, they don't, I don't know, I guess everybody has like the red pill or the whatever. I don't know, there's a couple different, sayings, but everybody has that moment where they see like something, they're like, what? Wait, hold on, that doesn't make any sense. And then they start kind of looking for it, and then pretty soon that's all you see. You know what I mean? And I always say it's better to question some things than nothing. You know, people complain, conspiracy theorists, they question everything. Yeah, but it's like, but you people don't question anything. You just, everything comes out, okay, I believe you. You know what I mean? Dude, you should question some things. You know? They just, give the benefit of the doubt way too much, too often. And, they're getting exploited because of that. I don't get it, and like I said, for me, was right at the very beginning of COVID. I think I've said it before, but for those that have watched me close by, I'm sorry I regurgitate things, but I guess that's kind of how it goes. But for me, it was Trump stopping anybody coming from China into America, and there's a couple other countries too. And then they start, the left and CNN start talking about how racist Trump is and why is he not letting blah, blah, blah. And then Nancy Pelosi goes to Chinatown in San Francisco and, oh my God, look, it's so great here. Everybody's, you know what I mean? And then like a week or two later, they're bitching because Trump didn't do more. It's like, dude, he was trying to fucking close you down and you guys fucking talk shit about it. And then now all of a sudden, like, what? They flip-flop so much. And it never makes any sense. And that's the first time politically where I was like, what? So then I kind of started watching some stuff. But I couldn't take it, man. I couldn't listen to like Nancy Pelosi. She's just a complete idiot. And just some of the stuff I started to see. So I quit watching anything. You know what I mean? And then I just slowly started finding content creators that would watch a little bit of everything. If you guys want to know who I'm talking about, hit me up. But, I have some that are a little more biased to one side than others. But then I have some that are just pretty much down the middle. But they just see the BS too, It's like, dude, it's retarded. What is going on? You know what I mean? And then it's the same thing with like the wokeness and entertainment and everything, I remember people were, I would get snippets of people complaining about Star Wars and stuff like that. I would hear some stuff, but I didn't pay any mind. I was going to work and raising my family and just whatever, this and that, And then it was when the Masters of the Universe on Netflix was coming out. And somebody had reported that basically it's a He-Man show without He-Man, and then they were getting, oh my God, getting just like drudged through the mud because they said that. And then the show comes out and that's exactly what it was. It was like, what? He-Man's in it for the beginning and then he's not in it barely at all, and then he comes in at the end, and it was just like, so then once that happened, then I started seeing it and noticing it in kind of everything. Then you start noticing it in the TV shows and the movies and just some of the bull crap that's being pushed on us. So then I got to a point to where I don't even care to watch. I don't even like. And at first it was like I had to force myself. Oh no, I'm not gonna watch that because whatever, or this looks. But now it's like I don't even like the Deadpool movie. I haven't seen it. I'm not in no rush to see it. Will I see it? Yeah, probably. And it's not that I heard it's bad or it's woke or anything like that. But I took that away from me. It's like a drug, It's like when you're taking it, you can't say no. But if once you've cold turkey get rid of it, then it's like, okay, it doesn't appeal to you anymore. And that's the same thing for this. It's like it's just a movie, and all these people are all like pedophiles and I don't know, degenerate. I don't know, but it's like there's so many of them that are degenerate, whatever. How who's to say that Ryan Reynolds isn't actually, you know what I mean? Or I don't know. It's just who do you know? There's just so much crap that's come out about all kinds of people in the movie industry or the film industry that I'm just like, I'm done. I'm not even, I'll watch stuff occasionally. Like I started watching the Rebel Moon director's cut, but it's like I'm having a hard time, because it's kind of a long movie. So I'm trying to really set myself some time to watch it. And then every time I start, something comes up and then whatever. So I've started it like 2 or 3 times and I'm only like not even an hour into it yet. It looks pretty good. Seems pretty good. But I just, that urge or that fire of wanting to watch a movie or get excited. Oh my gosh. Dude, I don't have that anymore. I mean, not that I was ever one of those people like, oh, but I would get excited. I got excited about the Iron Man movies, the Captain America movies, the Avenger movies. You know what I mean? Like when Infinity War, I was so excited for that, And then Punisher, I remember being just jazzed about that trailer and everything. But then now, I don't really care. I just don't. I don't care. You know what? If Deadpool, I might buy when Deadpool comes out on Blu-ray, the third one, the newest one. I might buy like the triple, the package, the trilogy or whatever on Blu-ray. Because I don't have any of the Deadpool. I think I had the second Deadpool on Voodoo or whatever digitally, but yeah, I don't. I'm not in a big rush. I don't care. If it comes out on Netflix, then I'll probably watch it. But I'm not going to get a subscription to Amazon or to Disney Plus or whatever to watch it. No, I don't care. If it comes to Netflix, I'll watch it. Other than that, I'll either buy it or, that's about it. Like I'm just not. I didn't watch the last Batman movie because it just didn't appeal to me. Like, I don't have to watch everything, And I remember thinking when Zack Snyder was doing the Batman versus Superman, and it was all just talking, and they got Ben Affleck to be Batman, and I remember thinking, what? They're redoing Batman again? I was like, they just got done. I mean, well, yeah. So 2000, when was it? 2012. When The Dark Knight Rises came out, and then yeah, so it was like 4 years later, and it's just like that was one of the things. It's like, dude, they're just really trying to milk it for all it's worth. You know what I mean? Oh, let's do another one. Come on, we got to keep that money going. You know what I mean? It's all just like. So I was kind of like, really, they're gonna do Batman again already? But I loved Affleck's Batman, and I loved the take on it and the way he looked and stuff. I did. But then they go again and they're doing, another Batman movie. And it's like, what the, and there's nothing really appealing about this one. Because I remember the first set photo of Ben Affleck's Batman. It was like, dude, That looks badass. It got me a little excited. Everything I've seen of the newest Batman, yeah, I haven't seen it. And it's been on Netflix, or it was on Netflix. Didn't care to see it. It just didn't appeal to me. But that's kind of how everything is. Once you kind of make that leap, you kind of realize that, okay, all this BS entertainment is not a necessity. You know, it really isn't. I don't miss it. Like I said, I find myself watching older films and, you know, things that I know are good. And that's the other thing too, is like, so they have the new Batman cartoon, the Batman, I don't know what it's called, but you know, I grew up during the Batman animated series. I have that on Blu-ray because it's awesome. And then they have this new one coming out, and they got like a trans penguin, or it looks like a trans penguin because it's an ugly ass bitch if it is a woman. But they have now penguin's a woman, and they're like changing the races of people and stuff like that. It's like, dude, if you want to add a little more diversity, just create new characters that have that diversity. You know what I mean? And they just don't get it because they know it's going to fail. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about that shit. They care about the original IPs and all that kind of stuff. You know, and then people will sit there and like, I saw something where it was like, somebody was like, oh, well, you know, because it was like, oh, it's rated, you know, 90% fresh by critics. And somebody's like, well, I'll just wait for the user reviews and see what they say. And then people are like, well, or you could just watch it and make your own opinion. It's like, no, I'm not going to waste my time and watch garbage. That's what they want you to do. They want you to watch it to get the view. So then it's successful. It's successful. No, it's not. It's all failing. It all sucks. And they're trying to trick people into watching it. But it's like nobody gives it a chance because it looks like crap. Why should we? And then what people do is they wait till later, maybe, to watch it after it's been canceled. You know what I mean? But it's and you got to look at the whole politics crap, all the fake BS, and then it's like the same thing with the comic books, the same thing with the movies, the same thing with the TV, and now you got the Olympics, all this agenda pushing shit. And it's just all failing, which is good, which makes sense because that percentage of the population is so small. But it's like, but now they get butthurt when people don't rejoice in the fact that a trans woman who was born and grew up a male beat the shit out of a woman. They don't get why we think that that's not right. What? No, but they're trans. It is a woke mind virus, dude. It is sickness. It's like, and a lot of these people are just mentally deranged people. And it's these people that were put in charge of the government, the charge of, you know, various companies. Now you got all of them just getting rid of it. Marvel fired all their woke retards because the writing was on the wall. Everything was failing. So they were like, okay, we got to go back to what we were doing. And that's happening a lot across the board. So it's the boat is being corrected. The steering is being corrected to the right direction. You know, it's slow, but it's happening. It went from good to shit quick as hell. But, you know, the traverse back to normalcy is happening. You know, it's like when you eat nothing but junk food and you get fat. It happens like that. But to actually be healthy and work out and eat sensibly, it takes a long time to get that fat off. It's the same thing. It's the same concept. Anyway, that's it. I hope you liked listening to me gripe. Yeah, let me know what you think, what you know, what you hear, and I'll see you guys next time. All right, bye. You just put yourself through another episode of The Objective Jerk. Thanks again for hanging out with me. Please email me at theobjectivejerk@gmail.com. Like, subscribe, comment wherever you find this, follow. It all helps. But thanks again, and I'll see you next time.